Welcome back to Minglewood Hall in Memphis, Tennessee. V3Fights 66 alongside Jason Lederfine. I'm Greg Gaston. We now move into the professional fights. We have 4 to wrap up the evening, and what a night it has been. A very special night here on V3Fights. And now it is Dameon the Nightmare Melton and Jesse the Outlaw James in a V3Fights professional middleweight division battle. Here's Melton from Atwood, Tennessee. He's an independent fighter who has fought 18 times as a professional, has 6 victories.
It's a lot of fights. He was an extremely tough amateur. But I'll tell you what, Dameon Melton takes fights with anyone. He just did a grappling match with Teddy Holder and submitted him just recently, a couple weeks ago. So this guy is a legitimate threat. Like you pointed out, 18 professional fights. He can win. He can beat anybody. He's taken tough fights, short notice fights, up weight class. This guy's a seasoned pro veteran.
34 years of age. Again, don't let the 6-12 record fool you. He's the Nightmare, Dameon Melton, and now it's Jesse the Outlaw James from Fresno, California, all the way here to Memphis, Tennessee. Jackson Wink MMA and Halo Jiu-Jitsu, coached by Angel Lopez and Greg Jackson. Will be cornered by Calvin Stuckey and Stephen Bollinger. A BJJ purple belt. He's making his professional debut, and look at that get up as he heads inside the huge crowd here at Minglewood Hall.
Outlaw looks like he's ready to hold us all up.
Let's take a look at the tail of the tape between Melton and James, both at 6'3". Melton weighed 187 at the official weigh-in yesterday. James 186. They're both MMA fighters. James is 8 years the junior of Melton. As far as the reach is concerned, Melton's got a 77-inch reach. James also an impressive reach at 74 inches. Mentioned the coaches and the corner for the Outlaw. For Dameon Melton, it's
Torian Whitlow.
Torian Whitlow. Again, this is in the middleweight division. A veteran versus a youngster. Now, again, youngster in the sense of professional fights. Obviously, he has had a number of fights at the amateur division, but this is a guy who comes here from Fresno, California. Jesse the Outlaw James, Dameon the Nightmare Melton. Let's meet the two with Dustin Starr.
This bout is brought to you by Tin Roof and is set for 3 5-minute rounds in the V3Fights professional middleweight division. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, the third man in the cage, will be Eric McMahon. Introducing first, out of the blue corner. He wears the black and red trunks, stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, and weighed in at 187 pounds. He has a record of 6 wins and 12 losses. He fights independently with an MMA style out of Atwood, Tennessee. This is Dameon, the Nightmare Melton. And across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the orange corner. He wears the green trunks with the black trim, stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, and weighed in at 186 pounds. He's making his MMA debut, representing Jackson Wink and Halo Jiu-Jitsu, and fighting out of Fresno, California, Jesse the Outlaw James.
Eric McMahon, third man in the cage for this professional battle between Melton and James.
James, an 8-1 amateur, not making his MMA debut, but his professional MMA debut.
Final instructions were already given to the two fighters, so Eric will not bring them together. They touch gloves, round one. Here we go, again scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Quick kick right off the bat from James. Shows that he can kick from both legs. Starts with the right, then the left. Melton with a quick knee. James drops to his knees, then back up, and then he gets a slam. That was quick.
Remember, with the rule changes, knees to the head of an opponent are now allowed, so are elbows.
Because of the professional ranks. That was quick. James popped down and popped right back up. Almost like a pogo stick.
James got dropped there for a second. Looked like he was in a little bit of trouble. Passes the guard there, puts in the hooks, and this might be the end of this fight.
Now goes to work on a rear naked choke. Melton, will he tap out? It's only a matter of time. There it is. That was quick. What a debut by the Outlaw. Melton is extremely upset at himself for getting himself in that predicament.
You know, he started out well. I don't know if we can get the replay on it, but you see the Outlaw's actually busted open. His lips busted open. Melton caught him. Let's see if we can see it. He throws a kick, and then boom, right to a knee, and another knee right to the face, and it dropped Jesse. But Jesse, again, that composure, finishes up with a double leg, gets his head trapped in there, frees it, finishes it up with a rear naked choke. What a great performance, and a debut professional.
Yeah, again, what a quick turnaround, as you pointed out, man. He was leveled there, and that knee really got to him. And then he popped down, or got knocked down, popped back up, and there you see the end of the fight. There's the tap out, the rear naked choke victory for the Outlaw, Jesse James. Let's get the official time of this battle.
We have a winner. 49 seconds into the first round by rear naked choke, Jesse the Outlaw James.
So Jesse James, all the way from California, took him 49 seconds to get his first professional victory.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Jesse James. Your manager called me about a month and a half ago, said, I've got this tough kid in California, nobody wants to fight him. Maybe we can sneak him in Memphis, and I think we know why. How do you feel with your performance?
Honestly, couldn't have gone better. What's up, Memphis? Thank you guys for having me out here. It was an honor to fight for you guys. I'd love to come back and do it again.
Well, you took your MMA debut against a guy with almost 20 professional fights. You were 8-1 as an amateur, haven't fought in a couple years. You come to Memphis with an impressive win. What's next for you?
I'm just gonna keep taking the fights as they come, keep knocking them out, stacking bodies till I get to the top.
Memphis, you want to see the Outlaw back here? There you go, your winner by submission, Jesse the Outlaw James.
That is as impressive as you're going to get. Look at him walking through Minglewood Hall with his scarf over his nose and mouth and not revealing the face until he got inside the cage. And then it was 49 seconds. That's all it took. Again, a good start for Melton, but it's not about starts, it's about finishes.
You ain't first, you're last, right?
And tonight, the Outlaw was first. A rear naked choke win in 49 seconds. And as you just spoke to him, he'd love to come back to Memphis again. Perhaps a fight which will last a little bit longer, but hey, I don't think he minds.
Well, I believe his manager, Rick Guerrero's listening. Rick, my phone's on. Call me, text me. Let's get this kid back out to Memphis.